Welcome back to Seen It Before. We're probably going to say something stupid about your favorite movie because we've seen it all before. I'm Danny.
I'm Dan, and this is our penultimate episode review of The Boys Season 4. What was the name of the episode again? I keep forgetting what the name of the episode
Heck if I know. I heard you said like this finale is going to be called Pussy Poppin' or some shit.
Assassination Run. That was nowhere near what it was actually called, but yeah, you know. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know what I was looking at then.
I don't. What are you looking at?
Oh, I know. It's because I was texting. So, Mando.
The Insider.
The Inside. Oh, right. Oh, because it's A-Train. He's the Inside. Anyway, Mando pooped all over the downstairs, so.
Good.
Yeah, I was bitching about that. So, that's where my head's at. I'm tired. It's in the morning today, so.
Yeah, it's in the morning on a weekday, you know. Well, your weekend, but yeah.
It's my Sunday, and tomorrow's my second Sunday.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we are in the home stretch here for Homelander the Homelander stretch on our way to Assassination Run, the finale. So there's a lot of stuff teased this episode from, you know, who's going to die, yada, 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 what's going on with Ryan. Ryan comes back in this episode. There's a insider that's technically both the A-Train and this shapeshifter we got going on. So there's a lot of stuff going on still, like there has been all season. But for now, yeah, let's get to it.
So the Insider starts with Ryan on like a PBS Kids type thing with a Christmas special, and he's like, I don't
like V Avenue or something, Vaught Avenue, I don't remember, or something like that.
Yeah, which is just more of what we expect. Vaught and Vaught's people are shitty. Ryan, which I'm a little confused because right off the bat, so last time we saw him kind of question his morality, he was kind of totally bought in with Homelander, right? With like humiliating the director guy. Now he seems like he grew like a moral center or something like that.
Well, let's just say it's Christmas time. He's probably missing, you know, his mom, and then, you know, Butcher sends the "don't be a cunt" package to his to under the tree. So, you know, he's not thinking things, and he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. But eventually
murders people.
Yeah, I mean, by the end of this episode, it seems like they're setting up the Ryan versus Homelander thing, which has been on the radar for, you know, the last few episodes, but we weren't sure if it was actually going to happen this season or next season.
I don't know where we're going. It sounds like we're getting some more traction with this right now because they made what's his name, Samir. He made a version of the disease, or he's been making it with
the virus. Yeah.
You know, to kill the soups and stuff, and then like so that's where it sounds like we're leading to, or at least maybe next season, where like at the end of this episode, there's like maybe the shapeshifter steals the virus or something, and then makes it a human genocide thing.
Oh God,
I don't know.
Oh God, I don't know. I think it's still going to be like a soup genocide thing. I just don't know like how it's going to all come together, because then there's that meeting with Huey and Newman at her home, or her rented home, or whatever it is, where he's just like, I'm sorry or whatever, and she looks really concerned, like she's about to die. So,
well, yeah, they have a fucking soup disease. Well, actually, do they have any vials of it, or?
I think it's well, there was the test one that got stabbed into Kimiko, so they probably have others. Yeah, there, wherever it is.
You know. Also, I got to praise this episode for finally showing a little restraint when it comes to just sex? So much sex. Just like we didn't get any weird sex things in this. What do you mean?
There's one thing at the end.
At the end, what happened?
With Annie and Huey.
Oh, that's not too weird.
It's kind of weird you had sex with a shapeshifter, bro.
Well, he didn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know yet.
It's his girlfriend.
And she's, it's his fantasy, whatever.
At least it's like semi-normal. Like he just wants to have sex with her in the outfit.
That's what you consider normal, Danny. I don't know.
Okay. So is this new shapeshifter lady? She's like,
well,
is she new
person? Yeah, it's got to be. We're trying to figure out who she is. Like, that's what we've been at least talking about at work. Because what is it? It was that one guy on the street talking to Sister Sage first, and then it became that woman in the closet that we saw that had to tear all her skin off, which is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And then it was that other woman who took the selfie with her, who was the one that ultimately kidnapped her. So
let's just call her Zamwazel.
Yeah. Well, okay. So Zamwazel is I don't know. It's a cool thing to add, but like it's kind of late in the game unless it's going to be someone really important. So it's got to be a cameo of some sort for the finale.
So do we know who she's working for? What she wants? Is she working for Vought? It kind of seems like it seems like they find her in the beginning of the episode, but I just don't know the context for like why they're there and like why they're looking for it. Like,
so obviously Sister Sage was getting fed all of her information from this person, possibly also Firecracker from this person. So it seems like an outside organization that's trying to bring down like the system. We don't know who it is, but that's all my speculation for it.
Oh, so this is Sister Sage's whole thing kind of being revealed.
Yeah,
the whole third party we didn't even know about.
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And revealed, but she knows about the boys, though. Like she's infiltrated the boys, or is she like infiltrating like Newman's team or something?
She probably thinks she's infiltrating. Actually, I don't know. Well, maybe she hasn't even been told by this group yet. Maybe like.
Because at this point, if she's like been feeding Sister Sage information, she had to have because the way she does it, she pretends to be somebody. So that means like a scroll situation here, where we know that at least Annie has been taken, but that's after the leaking. So like if she's gotten any information, it had to be you know what? It's the mom. It's Huey's mom.
Oh fuck!
It's gotta be.
Oh fuck! I didn't even think about that.
Because, she's all shady. She hasn't showed up in the last couple episodes.
Oh, no. Oh, she had sex with her son. Oh, no. This scene got so much weirder. Daddy, you said it was
I'm not saying that the shapeshifter, like the shapeshifter as a person is Huey's mom. I'm saying she pretended to be Huey's mom.
Yeah. But I'm still saying...
There's only room for one incestuous show, specifically with having sex with your mothers. That happened last episode in House of the Dragon, by the way. So,
oh god, I can't wait to direct.
It was a vision, at least. I'll give them that. Yeah, no, they're doing some weird things. I'm really hoping that this, as a side tangent, I really hope they does start doing something with Damon because I don't know what's going on there. It's been 3 episodes. I'm tripping balls, trying to build an army. Anyway, so A-Train so the 7. Homelander just says, fuck Sister Sage and just decides to just send
she gone.
Send the Deep and Black Noir. Did anyone else show up? Technically A-Train, but it was just A-Train them, right?
For a second. Yeah.
And they try to kill them, and then
really cool fight scene.
Yeah, and then Noir starts flying, which that's pretty cool. And then,
you can fly. He can fly. Like
that was funny.
And then he's not. Is he narcoleptic? Is he asleep?
Yeah. Was that set up? Like I remember somebody telling me, like, he's just narcoleptic, but like, was that set up in the show?
The actor is narcoleptic, which is kind of funny. So they kind of put it into the show. Yeah.
He's got a sense of humor about it.
I know, it's great. It's great.
So, but that doesn't actually happen, though, right? You don't just in the middle of tasks. You don't just fall asleep.
Maybe not in the middle of a fight, but yeah, no, it can happen. Like, say you're like, just sitting at a desk or whatever. You can literally just fall asleep, even if you're like doing work. It will like impact your everyday life.
Oh man, like I worked with a girl who had narcolepsy, and like I've never seen her like fall asleep. I thought it was just like if she's like, I don't know, like I don't know how it works, but maybe if you set your mind to it, you don't fall asleep or something like that.
Yeah,
If you're paying attention.
I have no idea how narcolepsy works, but
leave us a comment in the description how narcolepsy works.
Sure, you can do that.
This is a place for learning.
Yes. So that fight scene, we got the Deep versus Annie. We finally got a little, season 1 retaliation. That was cool to see finally.
Yeah.
And Deep has gone off the absolute deep end. So yeah. I mean, he killed Ambrosia, so that was fucking.
That
wild.
was really sad and uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, dude, they left her like fucking gasping for a minute while I'm like, what is going?
Like I know. What? It's a CGI octopus, and we actually don't even see her when she dies. But Tilda Swinton, one of the greatest actors of our time, even voice acting.
She's so good.
I love you. And she chokes and gasps for air.
Yep. I didn't even write that part down. But yeah. Oh man, it's a good scene. I don't know where the Deep is headed. Like, where is he heading? Like,
well, he's heading to get some dick from Sister
Well,
Sister Sage.
Him and Noir, I guess. They were both fucking.
Yeah. Dude.
He was like lobotomized.
So this is probably like one of the better episodes though, because it wasn't too just like out of the way to be politically like shit on just one side of the aisle, and then also there's not a lot of sex stuff, but there's also like little funny scenes like what do you call it, when after Noir and Deep get back from the fight, they're like they only say bro, but it's like that classic acting exercises where you have to be like, yo, bro. You say like all in different tones, but you can only say the same word. So, I really like that scene. It was so stupid.
Me too. It was good. During that fight as well, Butcher kept asking for Kessler to come out and fight, but he wouldn't do it. So, it has to be when he's close to death is when that actually comes out. So
based on that scene and what happens after at the bar after Ryan makes this whole scene on the thing, and then he's like having a conversation with himself with Butcher is, and then he's like, that's why I got faith in the kid, and then he's just like he faints, but then like Kessler's like smiling the whole time, like as if like it kind of seems like he has like Kessler, that part of his mind has control over, I guess, Butcher's like superpower or something. I was totally expecting him to just like go all tentacly while he's passed out and to kill that random lady in the bar that was like checking on him. That didn't happen.
It definitely has like symbiote type qualities. So it's hard to say when he actually comes out. Besides, when Butcher is close to death, and it remains to be seen if he's going to be able to not control it when it does come out. So if Kessler is in control, like that half of his brain. So that's going to be wild to see if we actually get it next week.
Yeah, but Butcher's not looking good like at all.
No. My dude's not good.
Kind of, if we want to talk about who we think is going to end up dying, I think it might be Butcher. Like,
well,
and I don't see him. I don't see him making like the genocide gas anymore. Because right now there's really no stakes for him to. He's like already telling what's his face to fuck off. So.
Mm-hmm. But considering we saw MM take a step back from that leadership position, that leaves it open for Butcher still to come back and lead the team. So I don't think he's going to die.
I must have forgotten what happened to him. He said he passed out.
Oh, MM, he had a panic attack. And then A-Train.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So he had a panic attack, and then he was going to go to was it Belize with his family or somewhere down?
Yeah, and anyone who's a fan of Breaking Bad, like I can't think of Belize. So like when he was saying, "Yeah, I'm taking my family to Belize," I'm like, no,
like no,
you're a good father.
No, it's So I don't know if he's going to end up going with them because he obviously didn't at the end of the episode. But I feel like he's either going to die or retire by the end of this season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think MM is the more likely candidate.
Probably either him or A-Train or
Yep.
Newman. I don't know. I can see A-Train just kind of being off the grid like Maeve. But
I think he still
Ashley
comes
might
back.
Die. You know, I can see that happening too.
I think A-Train comes back in this finale. Not sure if he dies, but he'll definitely come back at least for one scene. Huey, I still think might die.
Yeah, Huey's been a nothing burger in this season. He's only been there to watch his dad die, and gets actually.
He's gone through so much this season, man. Like, if he doesn't die, it's gonna be like, oh man, poor Huey.
I know this has become a more ensemble show, but like we've lost sight of Huey, the main character.
Yeah. So he's the humanity of the show. So I mean,
Huey.
Huey. Who else? There was. Oh God!
I think Samir's got to die soon. Jesus Christ, he's been without a leg for like what 2 weeks now. Working day in day out. Like poor guy.
I think Firecracker dies. I think she dies.
What if she dies the same way that what's her face went out?
Oh my God, that would be traumatic as fuck for Homelander.
Yeah. He's like, I had to do it twice.
Mommy. Oh God, her boobs keep getting bigger. Am I wrong? They keep getting bigger every episode.
No, you're not wrong. She's on a litany of drugs to make that happen.
Litany of drugs.
She's like, you got to drain me, Homelander. He must,
Oh my God, you got to drain the swamp.
Yeah, that's. But honestly, yeah, like so, I miss the days when like that was the most disgusting thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh, there's a lot still going on. There's a lot to still talk about, but I think, oh my God, this finale is going to either be absolutely bonkers or it's going to be a dud. And it's going to I think possibly, maybe not ruin the show, but definitely take it a step back from where, the hype train was going into this season.
Well, yeah, either way, even if this finale's really good or amazing, I don't think it's gonna do much to I don't know what's the word, like
to sway you
people, to sway me into thinking that this season was worth it overall. I'm thinking only the last, like this episode and maybe like the first two were like the only ones that like actually worth it, or like reasonable, like part of the show. So because tell me, I really hope that they at least tie up Frenchie's thing with this stupid Colin guy, and like because
forgot about fucking Frenchie.
what was the point? Seriously, what was the point of him? Like he's like, oh, I killed your family, Colin. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go lock myself up. But now he's just out, and they don't bring it up at all. There's no point to it. What's the point of Huey's dad dying this season if they're not gonna kill him? You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of, and we're learning a little more about Kimiko, which is really interesting.
I like her storyline. Yeah,
I want them to just pick one, to pick Kimiko's storyline as like the extra, the C plot, and we have the A plot of like the whole Vought versus versus the boys thing, and then we have Newman's as the B plot, and then we have Kimiko's backstory C. Like they got like D, E, and F plots on top of it, so it's like
I know plots on plots on plots. Yeah, it's stacking, and it's become a lot. It was a lot in the first 3 episodes, and it hasn't stopped. So I mean, this has definitely been my least favorite season so far. But
I think 2.
It doesn't mean it can't. Me too. God, Stormfront was so good. Yeah, I think 3 is probably where it peaked. Because coming out of 2, going into 3, that's where it peaked.
Yeah. I think the 2 best episodes, or 2 highest rated, are like the season 2 finale and season 3 premiere. I think. Yeah,
that would make sense. But they have a chance to right the ship. Going for this finale into season 5. Let's hope they get their shit together and bring back the fan base. Well, this fan base sucks, but like, bring back, the actual fans of this show that care about this show.
If there's anything I've learned about a fan base leaving a property because of a company's poor decisions, they're going to double down.
Anyway, I think we're wrapping this episode up here. So we're Cinema Before. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with the handle at Cinema Forecast. That's SCENE Forecast. And I guess on X with SME_pod.
I guess.
I'm Dan.
I'm Danny. You can find me on Instagram at Danny_Was, my letterbox and serialized at DJ Was, or my YouTube channel, which is just Danny Was. Stay tuned next week. What are we doing next week? We're going to be doing House of the Dragon. It's going to be coming out either the day before or day of the next episode, because it's the only time we can do it.
Yeah.
And then we'll be wrapping up The Boys the next week after that. And then I think
back in person.
That is a little movie. You probably heard of it, or probably never heard of it. It's Deadpool versus the Badger Mole guy.
Yeah. He's got a nice pair of smooth criminals down there.
Right.
Yeah. So speaking of, so we got some stuff coming up. Yeah. I'm very excited for Deadpool and Wolverine. It's hopefully right the ship of Marvel, but I mean I doubt it. So it'll be a fun experience no matter what. It'll be a good theater experience. But yeah. So until next time with either The Boys or House of the Dragon or Deadpool and Wolverine. We'll see you then.